Welcome back to Ed Talks Daily. I'm your host, DrJoshMack. Today, I want to talk about something that sits at the intersection of youth mental health, education, and future readiness. It's called Mind Lift Rock. And if you're a parent, educator, counselor, school leader, or community advocate, this conversation is for you. So what is Mind Lift Rock? Well, Mind Lift Rock, as you can see it in the background here, is a comprehensive youth wellness and career readiness platform designed for students ages 10 through 18 and above. It supports students not just academically, but emotionally, socially, and mentally, while also helping them prepare for college, careers, and real life beyond school. Let's take a quick tour of some of these amazing features, folks. As you can see, here is what's important to understand. MindLift is not just a student app. It comes with a complete staff companion volume that brings together a powerful collection of student-facing workbooks and staff implementation guides. And I'm going to go to the staff manual so you can see. It has youth wellness, career course. It has student workbooks, 18-week course, 10-week grant program with for 100 students, mental health audit survey templates, a 6-hour implementation training. It has all of if you can see here, your trade hubs, trades and unions workbook for students, the career hub student workbook, college prep, financial literacy student workbook, civic engagement, military service student workbook, counselor dashboard, crisis response protocol, student onboarding guides. And what really gets interesting here is that you have also the certifications, trades and union certifications, career hub certification, college prep certification, financial literacy certification, military certification, and civic engagement certification. So you can see a plethora of services that students need for their mental health, wellness, and career readiness. And as you can see, there's a number of staff guides as well for staff, teacher protocol, teacher portal guides, and all the things that teachers need. Okay, the platform is not about, reacting after students reach a breaking point. It's really about prevention, as you can see, self-awareness and empowerment. Empowerment, for students and the adults who support them as well. At its core, Mind Lift Rock is built to do 5 critical things. First, it provides 24/7 accessible mental health support tools, so students are never alone when they need help. Secondly, it helps students track and understand their emotional well-being over time. That's very important. As you can see, you have some mood tracking here. You have AI support buddy as well, AI co-pilot, and the counselor's dashboard. But if you look at the 24/7, you can go here. You have You Are Never Alone connects with all the mental health agencies across Monroe County, and you can search nationally depending on where you are located. Find a mental health professional in your area. So make sure that you're never alone and connected. Third, it builds essential life skills and career readiness, not just academic compliance. As you can see, the career readiness pieces that are essential here is the Career Hub. If you get a chance to do a deep dive in the Career Hub, it actually automated, it'll actually share with you information. You can see all the career pathways. There's the welcome here, which I can turn that off right now. It has all the pathways here that are available: healthcare professional, technology and software development, creative arts and designs. As you can see, business entrepreneurship, education and teaching, field trades, all of the different career hubs here. As you can go into these, they're actually instructional videos as well that'll tell you about these fields and how to get into these individual fields, as well as more information you need to know about salary, education is required. So it's a plethora of deep dive resources for preparing our young people to enter into these different career professions. And there's also gamification, as you can see, job match pathways. You can see pathways here. You've got different pathways that you can go into for your career. You can do matches to match your career pathway with your particular interests. You can search jobs right out here and find jobs in your local area, as well as different organizations that have job search assistance. You can input your skills here, and by inputting your skills, it allows you to determine what jobs you qualify for in terms of matching you. You can upload your portfolio as well and earn points for that. AI coach to walk you through the process. All of these, the interview, resume builder, interview, practice, network coaching, portfolio analysis. This is a plethora of support services, as well as uploading your resume. There's videos, interview prep videos that show you how to go through the interviewing process, and a whole lot of things, resume writing here, how to prepare for an interview, some of the things you want to do in that process, as well as you can actually upload your resume and have it critiqued, or you can actually do it right here, resume builder. You can do professional, friendly, or ambitious. You can also analyze your existing resume by uploading your current resume or cutting and pasting. It also has networks. You can network with individuals and share as well. And portfolio development, we can develop your own portfolio, which are all the things that young people need in their career readiness. Fourth, it connects students with peer support and professional resources. There's a lot of supports built in here, depending on what you're looking for in terms of what your needs are. It could be social emotional. As you can see, you can network here as well with individuals who in the network coaching, looking for employment opportunities, pathways, and this is your career hub. You can also go to your other hubs here. Go home here, and it'll take you to other areas. You can network as well, even the social emotional areas there. You can network, join groups as well, connect with a support group here. And as you connect with support groups, you'll get a little bit of, you can turn that out off as well. But actually, you can see teen support, crisis mental health. It's a must-watch video. And you also can connect with, join numerous groups, support groups, depending on whatever your area of need or concern is as well. You can search out groups as well in your area and find groups you can actually create your own group as well, and have support groups. I have high school students who want to do support groups, come to me in the past and say, can we do group? We want to do a mental health group, and let them be able to do it, create their own groups, and either join a group or create your own group. It's very powerful resources. Fifth, it uses gamification to keep students engaged in healthy habits. As you can see, all the gamifications, you get achievements and rewards as well for engaging in the activities and competition, leaderboards to see who's engaging the most. You earn points as well, badges, unlock badges based on your level of engagement in various areas. The whole ideal is to keep students engaged and using the tools so they can develop as they develop and grow as young people into adulthood. Okay? So at the same time, the staff companion equips educators, counselors, and administrators with structured lessons and implementation guidance and best practices to support students consistently and responsibly. And I showed you that in the staff portal. You have a number of portals here. You can see this is actually, if you go across your menu, depending on what level you are, if you want to see what a teacher portal looks like, this is the things that teachers have access to. And this is so the teachers would have access to students' progress reports, study dashboard, career, college readiness, all of these different areas here. They don't have certain things that are private. They won't have access to students' privacy areas such as mood tracking, journal writing, and all those other things that students have access to, that members have access to. And there's a plethora of things that teachers have access to, but they don't have access to those personal areas, their privacy areas. And the student allows this teacher to have that access at all. So it's student controlled. Simply put, MindLift meets students where they are and gives adults the tools to meet them there as well. Let's talk about the mental health side of the platform. MindLift Rock includes a mood tracker that allows students to complete daily social emotional check-ins, as you can see here. But if you go down to this end here, you actually have an opportunity to engage with your AI buddy here. It overtimes the AI-powered insights, system, and that helps students to recognize their social, emotional, and patterns and triggers. And so there's also this AI buddy component that is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it gives confidential, judgment-free support. Students have access to evidence-based coping tools designed to help them manage their stress and anxiety and frustrating and when they're overwhelmed. So if you look at this one here, I'm just going to go through a little bit of it here. You actually can talk to text to speech and actually listen back to the responses. So, for example, if I wanted to mic in, I don't know if I want to mic in while I'm here, I can text it. But you can see I did a demo on here, and it says, well, today has been a great day, but I found out my friend aunt, passed away. And in response back,
Hear about your friend's aunt. It's completely normal to feel a mix of emotions when you hear such sad news, even if it didn't happen to you directly. Just being there for your friend can make a big difference. It shows you care. Remember, it's okay to talk about how you're feeling too, and if things ever feel too overwhelming, don't hesitate to reach out to someone who can help. You're showing a lot of strength by sharing this. Keep being you.
and so you can actually, you can see here, it can actually has a mic where you can actually speak your information into it as opposed to texting in. It has a 7-day mood tracker. It keeps a record of everything. And this record of these things here, these are the things that teachers and counselors have access to monitoring. Counselors, and depend on the level of access that the school organization provides for the adult, but because it creates warning signs and those sort of things. So if you look at, for example, let's go to the counselor dashboard. The counselor has access to mood tracking, student directory, engagement and analytics, wellness alerts, get notified when students need support. So this is gives the counselors the ability to be able to monitor and provide oversight for their students, even if they can't see them on a daily basis. If you understand counseling, their workload is always very heavily load, and they don't have the time in the day to get everyone in with everything that they have to do. So this gives an opportunity for the student to self check and monitor, and allow the counselors to be able to have that access to information and to be able to provide supports without having the student directly in front of them. And if you look at the staff, we can go to the staff training manual. I'll take you, well, let's go to the agent. Uh, and we'll take a look at you also have a staff collaboration portal here, which allows staff to be able to collaborate on different issues regarding students and different supports that they're providing the students. So if you're an agent, you can want to take a look. This is what a counselor will actually be able, this is a sample of what a counselor's dashboard will look like. For example, you see you have 72 students, three active alerts here, let you know who those alerts are, average mood scores for individuals, AI chats today. You can see, who's what. For example, you can look for example, you see Taylor Brown here, crisis keywords detected in AI chat. Depends on if they put some keywords in there that were crisis related, you'll get that notification. Morgan Davis had no activity. Students, and you can see what level of anxiety and or social situations that they're tracking, and you'll be able to keep track of that and get notifications of those individuals. This teacher has actually 87. This is just a demo. These 7 students that they're monitoring and they can communicate with. If you're a teacher, you have an opportunity to see, here are the students that you have. For example, this is a teacher board where the teacher has 6 key modules, career financial modules that they have access to their students, as well as this is privacy protected again. As you can see, they only can see the career and life readiness. They can't see the students' personal journals and those sort of things. Real-time progress tracking, track students' achievement instantly. You can see right now, Alex Johnson, for example, is working on financial literacy, career hub, trade union, college prep, civic engagement, and military. So if you look here, you can see they have completed 5 quizzes, modules, completed 3, budget created their financial budget. And then you go to Career Hub, they wrote the resume, built the resume up, job safe, and the job safe interview practices. They practiced 3 sessions. So this is powerful. Trade schools of the search engagement. This is your participation in government courses as well. That they voted, a registered voter, yes, projects completed, volunteer hours, if they did any volunteer hours, and anything they possibly did, no military interest. So that would be, and again, this is just examples of your 11th and 12th graders, for example, Marcia Garcia, just, not real, but, examples for you to see how this powerful tool is used. The organization, Here's what the organization would be: a demo high school. They'd have access to all this information. Students that they have active, those sort of things. Active students generate codes here. They can export reports and look and make setting adjustments based on your view of your needs of your student. You also get the alerts and the alerts, so they can follow up with the counselor or teacher based on who that alert goes to. So a very powerful tool here. Let's continue. The platform includes, as you see, the moderated peer support group, so students can connect with others safely. As you can see, I showed you there when they have the support groups that you can also join. And most importantly, Mind Lift Rock provides immediate access to the crisis, not just waiting. You also have the ability to be able to connect internally, searching out, as well as if you look for Therapy Connect here, this will give you an opportunity to connect with therapists in your area. You can see who these therapists are. You can connect with them, secure messaging, video sessions, easy scheduling for them. You can schedule appointments. You can document share with them, and there's secure messaging between the two. You can find a therapist. You can search directories. As you can see, different directories for mental health therapists nationwide and in your area. This is an example of an appointment being scheduled. You have messages in between the two. If they left you any messages, this is all individual and personalized information. Any documents, HIPAA compliant storage. All documents are encrypted and securely stored. Any worksheets, these are just examples. Of course, for example, they may have shared an anxiety worksheet with them, or you can upload documents. You also have the crisis numbers here, again, visible to you. You can actually download information that's shared as well, tracking information, mood tracking charts, resources, coping strategies handout you may have gotten, forms that may be uploaded or any forms shared. All those informations are here. So this is very important to connect with a therapist. Very important to have that service available to our young people. There's some other McKinney-Vento housing, if you're having homelessness, housing issues as well. There's the medical records. This is Epic. We can
Welcome to Medical
actually,
Records Hub.
you see,
Securely connect to Epic MyChart and share your health information with healthcare providers. You control what data is shared: mental health records, medications, special education plans, fitness tracking, and more. All connections use HIPAA-compliant encryption and FHIR standards to keep your data safe.
very secure Epic communication, which is only between the student and the provider. These are not available to the school. This communication is not available to counselors or teachers. This is the privacy component that organizations do not have access to. One of the things I think is very important is that you have the one life timeline.
Welcome to My Life Timeline. This is your personal memory book where you can document your journey from birth to age 18. Add photos, write diary entries, track birthdays, baby showers, first words, first steps, school events, and all your special moments. Every memory matters, and this is your space to preserve them forever. So
this was a recommendation. Some of in the research of the Mind Lift Rock development, and they thought that this would be very powerful as a mental health support for folks to be able to upload all the things. They can upload information, photos, and those things, and track their life timeline. They have that information available in this one location. You can export your timeline, you can add a memory, you can upload photos, you can upload documents into here. Very powerful tool. So you get so much with the Mind Lift Rock. It's a total companion, wellness and career companion, as we stated earlier. Let's continue. The staff companion reinforces this work with clear protocols, classroom-ready activities, and it has guidance so that adults know how to support students without stepping on clinical boundaries. So if you look at if I go back to the staff manual and information, you can see there's workbooks. And the students have the workbooks in each one of the areas as well. We didn't get deep dive into it, but each one of these areas have workbooks for the students to work on in the actual area. So if I go to the hub on financial literacy, you can see not only do we have the AI coach, the savings here.
Welcome to Financial Literacy Hub. Learn essential money skills: budgeting, saving, credit, investing, and smart shopping. Build healthy financial habits, avoid common money traps, and plan for your future. Master your money to create the life you want.
So as you can see, it's always good to have an overview of what you're doing, so you know what the resources are. As you can see here, you have an AI coach. help you with get personalized money advice, track your savings, set goals, and earn points as well as earning. You're tracking your savings. I created a generic plan where I'm trying to buy a trumpet, and a new trumpet is going to cost me $2,500, and I start with $100, and I'm beginning adding money and keeping track of that, and it's going to tell me what my goals are and timeline. I'm like 4% completed there. Just actually track your savings so you can know where you're at in the process. Let's go back home. It's a go tracker there. You can create this one I just went over, AI coach. Once you're through the financial process, you can actually type in information and be able to ask different questions and get different responses to that as well. As a matter of fact, we can add a feature that will be able, you can talk right into it. So we'll make a note to add that feature so you can talk how to save money fast. There's different videos that you can watch. You go to the video and it'll take you to how to save money fast.
$500 or less in their savings account, or 27% of US adults have no emergency savings at all as of May 2024. Because of that, I'm about to show you some of the best ways to start saving money fast that could actually help you save up to $840 per month, with the first being to assess your position.
Okay.
Now,
I'm not going to let that continue. As you can see, each one of these have the instructional videos support them in each one of the areas. So not only are you reading, if you want to just listen, if you're a visual learner and you want to see it visually, you can see and listen in that way. And then you look here, it has credit as well. Understanding your credit, very important. Understand your credit, build your credit. Videos to watch regarding those two, how to build credit, credit cards, interest and saving, important for teens to understand these things. These are the things that we don't learn. I know I didn't even learn this in college. I ended up coming out of college and co-signing and buying a car and co-signing for someone else. And next thing you know, my credit was shot just that fast. I didn't understand credit. I learned the hard way. So this way, our students do not have to learn the hard way. They can learn the right way. All right. So if you look here, you have the credit, you have investing as well. If you look at an investing section, you can actually load the load data for and it's going to load the latest live market data. This is the kind of thing that our children need. And you can actually begin them looking at stocks and live market data. Why invest? Investment options for beginners. Just take them through the whole process, what to avoid, retirement accounts. So they'll understand exactly how to plan and build out their future. This is what our young people need. Let's see what else we have. Building credit, loans, what loans are, shopping. This is very important. Shopping. I love this. Smart shopping and consumer rights. All the smart shopping, educational videos, different types of, 20 money saving grocery hacks, simple grocery hacker, 15 plus marketing tricks for stores. If you go to these, they actually take you to basically where you can actually not only get tips, for example, make sure this is up, you see real tips.
Lured by an irresistible deal?
How much do you think you spent on your impulse buys?
Maybe about $100.
We take a deep dive into your mind.
It was 2 for $3, which I thought was a fabulous deal.
And expose retail tricks that make you spend big.
One ad that they're showing me is like crack cocaine.
We're going to teach you how to fight back against the hard sell.
A lot of the
So you can see there's a lot of learning around being a great consumer. We need to be conscious consumers and spend our money wisely. And then there's a workbook here as well. In the workbook, you can study the workbook as well. And at the end, if you study the workbook, you can take the actual, the assessment and earn. After you go through this section, each one of those have workbooks that attach where they'll actually quiz you on different things that you need to learn. And then as you take the quizzes in the workbook, you can actually take the assessment to get certified. So you get your certificate by being able to pass the test, start the certification exam. And if you pass it, you have to get 8%. 20 questions, no time limit. Take your time, answer the question. You'll receive an official certificate of achievement in a PDF form, unique verification code, digital badge for social media, and credentials for resumes and applications. So this is to help for individuals to understand that you are financially literate and you've passed the financial literacy and smart money certification program. And this is in every one of the 6 different certification areas. So it's important to be clear here. Mind Lift Rock, it does not replace licensed mental health professionals. It supports early awareness, self-regulation, and connections, before the crisis escalate, but it's not a replacement. It's a support. We need supports, not replacements. But what truly sets Mind Lift Rock apart is that it doesn't stop with mental health. As you can see, students gain access to a full career hub, including AI-powered coaching. You show the career exploration, the college preparation component. You go to college prep component here.
To college prep
It tells you right away what you
Your
get.
complete guide to college applications, SAT preparation, FAFSA financial aid, and making the right college choice. Get personalized recommendations, track deadlines, and access expert resources. College is within reach. Let's make it happen together.
So as you can see in the college component, it's good to know what you have access to. You can turn those menus off when you start as well. But it takes you through the prep for college. And in the college prep hub, you can see there's all gamification in all of these as well. You can see there's a dashboard here, NCAA. You says the AI advisor, Fit Finder, this helps you find the right college for you based on the information that you input into what you're looking for to make sure there's the right academic fit for you. Put the information in, preferred academic intensity, ideal class size, learning styles, research opportunities, and what's important to you, and then it'll find the colleges based on what you put in here. And of course, you earn 30 points of gamification for that. Tracker, this college track application tracker, track the application, new application. It actually at your first application here, it connects you to the college application site where you can actually load your applications here. If I want to add a new application, you put what that application is, the school, priority, the match school that you found, regular decision. We see what's going on here, early decision, early action, regular decision, rolling admission. So you have a lot of information about that. You can add that to your data bank here, whether you get accepted, how many you submitted. All this is tracked in the application tracker. You can search for colleges. Here's videos about how to tour colleges. You can put your different career options in here. Find the colleges is first that you're looking for. AI, which is based on putting budget and campus type. So there's a lot of different ways to approach this process. Applying to colleges. Here's some videos about applying to colleges. And you can actually connect to the Common Application, the Common App. Visit thecommonapp.org. It runs you through the Common Application process, so you understand what it is. All the things that counselors just do not have the time to do to meet every student, especially in larger schools where you have a large population. So this helps the student to be able to do all of these things. And it can be done in many ways, not just through the counselor. It can be done through career financial management courses or one of those elective courses that schools offer. It's a part of the high school graduation component. Your SAT prep talks about SAT prep. Actually, give you an opportunity to generate my SAT study plan, so you can put in like how you should study your plan based on what you're trying to accomplish as a goal and the date that your test date, and you can set up a plan based on that. You have college board practice, you have Khan Academy, some other ones you can connect to. For additional practice, they have costs and some of the free sources here to help everything you need to do with college prep. FAFSA, completing the FAFSA process is all here. FAFSA ID, how to create one, go right there, apply for FAFSA, all the deadlines that you have to meet, all the information you need, your personalized FAFSA guides. All this is gamification as well, and as well as the aid. Different types of financial aid are available, so you understand grants, loans, scholarships, the best colleges that offer those. Fast web information, scholarship.com, capex.com, and racf.org. These are all scholarship locations, and CAA as well. Connect with the NCAA. If you're an athlete, you're trying to do an NCAA eligibility, make sure you understand what that is, mastering the NCAA eligibility process. All these things are here to make sure that you can visit the NCAA Eligibility Center, register with that, and go through the whole process. You don't want to mess that process up. Make sure you're taking courses that are NCAA eligible and that you are registered and that you're uploading transcripts. All that information is available in training and teaching and learning, professional learning, if you will, through this resource. So you see, you have a plethora of information that students need, not only for their mental health wellness, but as well as their career readiness. MindLift also includes the trades and union exploration. This is highlighting an earn while you learn pathways. A lot of folks don't want to go to college, so they might just say, I want to go to trade schools.
To Trades and Unions Hub. Explore high-paying skilled trade careers like electrician, plumber, welder, and HVAC technician. Compare union benefits side by side. Find trade schools near you, discover mentorship programs, and learn how to join a union. Skilled trades offer great pay, job security, and the chance to own your own business. Let's build your future.
So as you can see here, you have electricians, plumber, HVAC technician, welder, carpenter. You can go in every one of these areas, support videos as well to explore what these areas are. You look at the salaries in these areas, what skills are required. As you can see, a construction manager, what the job description is for a construction manager. Different salaries start as apprentice and a journeyman and a master and then a business owner, and what your earnings would be, your training pathways that you can go. Option 1, union, trade schools, community colleges. It's just huge. This is a patent pending platform. Has never been put together in this way. That's why it's patent pending. And so, as you can see from the various areas here, and so you don't stop here. You can also search and filter for trade schools in your area or by zip code or anywhere you want to search nationwide. You can see there's Harbor Freights, Fellows, Commerce Pathways, Stanley, Black & Decker. There's a lot of trades and apprenticeship programs, CD Smith Apprenticeship, and you can connect Skills USA and all of the different trade centers and apprenticeship mentor programs that are available. It also compares unions. It talks about the union process and actually gives you an opportunity to compare unions and what the different unions make. And let's look at a workbook here. The workbook is here for you to take the study as well and pass the exams. You can see, you can visit those sites. You can see the details of what they do, members, benefits, and you get a chance to look at all those things. So you become familiar with the rates that they do. So you can trade unions, benefits, and comparisons. You can actually compare those to see who's offering what. You can look at that information just by looking at the details. Necessary information for our young people who are looking to start their careers and build their careers. All right. So students can build, real world skills through financial literacy education as well. And we just looked at the financial literacy education earlier, but it covers, budgeting, credits, savings, and responsible decision making. These experiences, they reinforce through structured student workbooks, which makes it so powerful, and staff guides that can be used in advisory, CTE, or enrichment settings. You can actually use them as elective classes as well. For like a semester, we have an 18-week elective course that you can use as an elective credit, 0.5 elective credit. This is about preparing students for life. And it's not just about test scores. It's about preparing young people for getting ready for the next level. Engagement matters. So the gamification is especially for youth. This is why MyLift Rock includes full gamification system. Students earn points for healthy activities. They unlock over 50 achievement badges, and they build streaks through daily check-ins. And they can opt into leaderboards that promote positive motivation, not pressure. So it's not pressure, it's about positive motivation. So here's a pro tip for getting started. I'll say begin with the onboarding tour. If you go here, there's an onboarding tour where I can take right from the beginning. I didn't do the tour, but you can click here. It says start the tour. And you begin with that tour. It'll introduce you to the major features in a way that is engaging, simple, and empowering for students. If you believe that youth mental health matters and you believe future readiness matters, and it does, then I encourage you to explore MyLift Rock. Sign up is free. You can tour the platform and you can explore the student tools and see how Staff Companion supports real implementation. I've taken you some of those today. And just be a part of a movement that supports young people before crisis hits, okay? Now, to access MyLift Rock, you can go to www.myliftrock.com. www.myliftrock.com. And of course, we're going to put that in the description as well as you can see it on the front screen. Okay, folks, this is EdTalksDaily, and this is MyLift Rock. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Please take advantage of this opportunity. Share this, like and share this video with anyone else you think needs this resources, and let's build this movement together. I'm DrJoshMack, and I thank you for joining